Hello, my name is Gerard Creces and I'm seeking the NDP nomination in Huron-Bruce to run in the October federal election. I'm outside the mailbox today to talk about government advertising. And to me, there's nothing really as greasy as a government that's trying to pass off their responsibilities as benevolence. And I got this in the mail yesterday. It's a mail out from our very own Huron-Bruce MP. That's a thinly veiled election platform under the auspices of Budget 2015. And coming from a newspaper background, I was a little disappointed to see a quarter page dedicated to our MP's name and headshot, but there's no actual reference to the Government of Canada on the front page of this thing. Now, after giving it a few good reads, I found there was very little information in this pamphlet about the money being spent, and rather, it's just numerous references to how many times the Conservatives cut taxes. In fact, tax cuts, cutting taxes, lowering taxes, those are the most common phrases in this pamphlet. That, by the way, features that same smiling photo of our MP on every single page. The main message: the government and our MP are saving you money, but they're not mentioning any real contributions on how they're spending the money we've already paid into Canada. Of the 16 pages in this pamphlet, one has to do with Huron-Bruce. It's a re-announcement of $1 million for the Port Elgin Harbour, and that's a project that hasn't been fully costed out yet. Now, other than that, there's two references to direct programming investments, one in manufacturing, one for student loans, and the student loan one doesn't actually roll out until 2016-2017. And there's one misleading page here about equalization payments on Ontario. It treats it as a bonus for us, rather than a result of our crippled manufacturing sector. Now the rest, it's typical covert advertising, blanket statements about seniors, families, small businesses getting the breaks they deserve, but nothing about the investments that they actually need. And how partisan is this allowed to get? Let's take a look at page 7 here. This is blatant Conservative Party advertising suggesting they're the only ones that really care about seniors' well-being. And of course, it would not be a Conservative pamphlet without "Do you love me? Check yes or no" on the back page. And those pages, they're only used for voter identification information, nothing else. And I'm sorry mine's covered in magic marker, but I fished it out of the recycling. And it's online too. If you go to, say, the Environment Canada weather page, you can see the government ads on the bottom that are supposed to advertise programs and services, but if you click on the extended childcare benefits link, it takes you to the Prime Minister's blog. So why is all this coming out now? There's no spending limits on political parties leading into an election campaign, so that means you'll see more waste of your money coming in the mailbox in the months to come. So thanks very much, Mr. Law, but I'm afraid this is going back into the recycling bin. My name is Gerard Creces and I'm seeking the NDP nomination in Huron-Bruce to run in the October federal election. Let's start demanding some real information about the money we spend. And let's take the power back.